lot of magicians suffer from a terrible malady. I'm talking about restless finger syndrome. In the middle of anything, just suddenly a person could be seized by the desire to manipulate, say a coin, or a deck of playing cards, or a sponge bowl, or some other object. I have that problem. So I'm driving with Lucille to a fancy restaurant. Who's Lucille? She's my ex. She says, when we get to the restaurant, no cars, no coins, no levitating table, no setting anything on fire. None of your shenanigans. So 15 minutes later, we arrive at the restaurant, and it's very elegant. And Henri, the waiter, he begins by, he lights a candle, and he gives us the menu. And I decide I'm going to get steak, and Lucille's going to get fish. And then she says, oh, then we can split some of your steak, and I'll give you some of my fish. She likes to, type of person who likes to split food a lot. Anyway. So, Henri says, the dinner rolls just got out of the oven, and I'm going to be back with the dinner rolls right away. Well, practically a minute goes by and still no dinner rolls. I'm hungry and my fingers are restless. I can't take it, so I grab the candle, and Lucille says, don't you dare eat that candle. It was tasty, especially I like the wick. So anyway, Henri comes right back with the dinner rolls. They're very good, those dinner rolls. And and with the main course, which is delicious, all the entrees. And then after the main course, he comes by with dessert and coffee. Well, it must have been the combination of the sugar and the caffeine, and I'm starting to get restless again. I'm thinking to myself, I can't take it, I can't take it. I got to do something with my fingers. But I promised Lucille I wouldn't take out my cards or my coins. So I look around, and I think I see the sugar pack, which is right next to the coffee. And with my pen, I stab right through it. And Lucille says, what are you doing? You're going to make a mess. And I said, what are you talking about, my dear? And she said, you just stabbed the sugar with your pen. And I said, are you sure? And she says, very funny, very funny. There's no sugar. There's no sugar in there. I say, are you sure? I open and I go. And she says, are you done? I say, no, I'm not done. I think it could use some salt. Now she says that now it's going to make a real mess. And I say, oh yeah? And she says, where'd it go? And I say, maybe it's over there, or maybe it's over here. Well, after we had coffee and dessert, Henri returned and said, is there anything else that I could bring to you? Anything else that you'd like? I say, yeah, more dinner rolls. And so he came with an entire plate of these delicious dinner rolls. And I said, Henri, how is it that the chef can make them so light? And he says, oh, Monsieur Deligny, what the chef does is he aerates the dough, and then he uses a gamma ray gun, and that makes them fluffy, and that makes them light. I say, you know, Henri, they really are light. Yes, indeed. They really are light. And Henri starts laughing. But Lucille says, put the roll down. And I say, why? Are dinner rolls for closers? And she says, that reminds me. I have my sales meeting tomorrow morning. I have to get up early. I need to be refreshed. So keep your wandering fingers to yourself tonight, Buster. I say, no problem, sugar. I'll be good. Well, and then I took the flamethrower, and she said, what are you doing now? Are you going to light the place on fire? Is that going to, like you burned down half of Atlantic City? I say, for you, my sweet? And she said, why, thank you, Cuddles. It was always a good sign when she called me Cuddles. And so, the moral of the story is, better to eat a candle than to curse the darkness. And quit while you're on a roll. Or a baguette. Thank you. Oh, I almost forgot. And whatever happened to Lucille? We're back together.